One of the most important elements of health uh, in the Amazon is water quality. We have lots of water because it rains a lot in the Amazon, but most people don't have bathrooms in their houses, over 90%. And since it rains a lot, all the runoff that we have carries human waste. And people drink water straight from the creeks, from the lakes, from wherever they live. And the frequency of diseases associated with untreated water is very high. What we did was a very obvious thing, which is to collect rainfall from the roofs of the houses. And it was a very interesting story because when I approached the National Foundation of Health, which is responsible for health programs with indigenous people, and they said that they didn't have a program to collect rainwater in Amazonia, only in the northeast of Brazil. I said, well, how come? The northeast is where it doesn't rain, and we should have this where it rains. He said, no, 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 this is not part of our policy. And then he said, okay, I'll do with our funds, and I'll invite you to visit. So we did. And 3 months later, we invited them to visit this community, and they were just astonished because we were able to do that at 1/3 of the cost of what they had in the Northeast, because the Northeast is very dry, so they had to have big reservoirs, whereas here we have just a little reservoir because it basically rains every day, and there is practically zero pollution. So the water is very clean, and this made a huge impact in people's livelihoods. And the lesson learned is that simple things can make a huge difference. We're talking of something like 200 euros per family, and this changes people's lives. It changes children's lives, because then if they're not sick, they go to school every day. It changes the labor because people are willing to work every day since they don't have a stomach ache, and so on and so forth.